Kerry Davis, probably one of the most successful boxers ever to come out of Cheltenham. You know, I'd have to put her in the same bracket with Jayden Price and Mike Kelly and Chrissy Kelly. And she's going to tell me about a phenomenal career, how she got into boxing. She's won a Tri-Nations. She's been to the World Championships. She's a national championship. She's won various box cup tournaments around the world. She's boxed all around the world. Kazakhstan, she'll tell you this, Philippines. But, you know, I think it's important that we get girls' stories over. So over to you, Kerry. How did you get into boxing?
So my mum did karate for England. So yeah, I tried to do that, but I didn't like all the kicking that was involved. And then my brother went to a boxing gym. I thought, oh mum, let me try boxing. So yeah, I went and just never stopped. Really, I liked how it was an individual sport. Because I played football for a few years, and I kind of get frustrated relying on other people and like because it's a team. Yeah, you can perform to the best of your ability, but if the team isn't doing the same, then yeah, it's a bit frustrating. So yeah, the fact that you have to rely on yourself in boxing, that's what I liked about it.
What club did you start with in Cheltenham?
So Cheltenham Boxing Academy.
Yeah, I remember.
Pat Lewis. Yeah, so I started there, but I wasn't active enough, so I only had 2 fights in 2 years. And then Simon Lewis opened his own gym.
Okay.
So yeah, I had a good start there to my career. I had 19 fights in 1 season, I think.
What was your record?
I think I had 19 and only lost 1 at the time.
Ooh,
yeah, I lost my first fight. I got stopped in my first fight actually.
Did you?
Yeah. But yeah, I came back, still wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And then Simon kind of took me as far as he could. He didn't have much experience in the sport. I think he just loved it and loved coaching. And then I went to Portsmouth with Q, won a national title.
Yeah.
Then got on GB.
So what was it like being in the GB setup? I mean, because that's the GB setup. People is in Sheffield, run by Robbie McCracken. You know, he's trained there. Joshua Carfrock. You know, he's the man running it up there, and they've got tremendous facilities, national lottery funding. So all the cream of the crop with the boxers. You start off with your amateur club, you win a national title, and then you go there. What is it like up there in GB?
Oh, it is incredible. I mean, that's all I wanted to do since I fell in love with the sport, kind of dedicated my whole life to getting on GB.
Yeah.
So yeah, I won that national title, then I won the Tri-Nations, and then I had 3 trials to get on. And finally got on. And it was incredible when you walk in the gym and you just see the names on the wall.
Yeah.
I think like, I want that to be me one day.
Yeah.
And yeah, so then that's where my journey started. You kind of, it's weird because as an amateur on the like club circuit, you kind of get to the top, but then as soon as you get onto DB again, you're kind of at the bottom of the crop and you have to prove yourself again. Yeah. So yeah, just started that process. Went to a few tournaments.
Yeah.
Medalled. Then I got picked for European Games. It was my first tournament actually for GB. It was the European Games, and I was a bit.
Where was it?
It was in Madrid.
Spain, Madrid.
But I think I was just a bit I was a bit too nervous. I kind of crumbled. Bit of a big stage for my first tournament. But yeah, I think I still impressed like the coaches with the training before that and kind of proving myself. So then I kind of took a step back, went to a few smaller tournaments, started to win them. Then yeah, I got picked for the Worlds in 2022. Then I got to the quarterfinal, just fell short again. But I was top eight there, and then went to the Commonwealth Games. I've had a few injuries,
Birmingham, yeah.
I've had a few injuries in my time, so kind of was never quite consistent enough, I don't think, kind of in and out with injuries.
For that top setter, they want you to be.
Yeah, but then we're training like 3 times a day, 5-6 days a week, and it's hard on the body.
Yeah, very hard.
So yeah, quite a few injuries.
What are some of the countries that boxing have taken you to, Derek?
Oh God.
Come on, let's have a
So let's name a few. Obviously Spain, Madrid, been to Colorado.
Wow.
Kazakhstan, like you said. Like small, like the European, like Lithuania, Hungary, Belarus. Yeah, here, there, never. Really.
What's the experience like? So you know, you get picked to box for your country, and you go to these. What's it like going with the team?
It's incredible. Like,
yeah.
Even when I first got on, I liked Lauren Price. She got gold, like Ben Whitaker.
Yeah.
The FIs and stuff.
Yeah. That's a great little bunch of people.
Yeah, that's who I was training with for the first few years.
Wow.
Before the Tokyo Olympics.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great being around them, you know, with the experience. But then you kind of develop your own team, and like the ones that wanted to go to Paris and stuff like that, and you just support each other. Obviously, you got most people at different weights, so it's hard to kind of get on with everyone. But yeah, when you go to competitions, it's a good unit. Like you just in your spare time, you end up playing card games and just building friendships.
You don't go out in the session.
No.
No, you don't. Like, you know what I mean?
None of that.
I went with the Western Area squad some of and I went out. So there's none of that going on. So I was never going to hit that. So I've got to say this. You know, you just mentioned Lauren Price. Tell me some of the female boxers. You know, Lauren Price. She's doing phenomenal in the pros. Tell me some of the female boxers you've been in with. Sparring and that.
Yeah, so Lauren Price, I was a sparring partner for in the run up to Tokyo.
Yeah.
Just other countries. Just been in with like Canada. She's a world #1.
Yeah.
I fought her.
Yeah.
She broke my nose.
It's nice, man.
Yeah.
That's the game.
I made it to the end. I made it the full fight. So
Yeah.
yeah. God, I don't know. I'm not really good with names.
I don't, but you've
Just top girls.
She's been this. Listen, she's like been at the top level. Like, do you know what I mean? You can watch these people on TV, and she's punch for punch. Being in with them is great. What was I going to say? So this is the big one now. So you're making a decision to become a professional woman boxer because she's got the pedigree from the amateurs. What has made you make that decision to become a professional fighter? And could I just add, you'll be the second professional fighter in this town with Lewis Bacon, and I think before that we've had Todd Roberts, Damon Zabudi, and myself, failed pro career because of stuff out there. That's another story. Go on, let's go on this.
Yeah, so a bit like, I know you said that you didn't set out to turn pro.
No.
So a bit like me, it was always amateur Olympics.
Yeah.
But kind of since leaving, I've left GB now, so since leaving GB, my friend's showing her work, wow, she's gone pro too. And she kind of said to me, like, Kez, you've not reached your full potential yet. You either go pro or you just stop boxing.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of the only two options now. Now that you've done GB, it's kind of, don't want to stay amateur anymore. Like, so yeah, it's either, that's the ultimate question, either go pro or stop boxing. So
And
I've got more to give in the sport, and I've still got my full potential to reach.
And get on that plan. So, like people go pro for different reasons. Mine was like I was struggling, I needed money. So, you're obviously going to aim at national honours to start with. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, what was your aim to do in the pros?
Just, to be honest, it's more personal reasons, like to prove who I can get myself.
Yeah.
Like I said, to reach my full potential, like I want to win titles, make a name for myself, and just prove to myself what I can do.
So do you know what, I interviewed Leanne, she said for more personal reasons, I want to do this for myself, I want to prove. So I just something in there, something, there's a fire lit inside you that you want to, like what I do with social media, I just want to get people's stories out there because I believe, it's going to help other people. So there's something in you that, there's something burning in you, I can hear it, like, and it's waiting to come out of you. So, that's a great thing in that. So, you said to me, you've got no promoter to go with and no manager.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what I thought she would be Eddie Hearn or Frank Warren, but,
It's just so hard nowadays, there's just not
they don't
that
sound
interest.
money,
No, there's not, and like,
You know what I mean?
there's not enough shows, like, you've got so many boxes and now there's not enough shows for them to go on.
Like Dubai, this Dubai connection, it seemed like they seem to have a bit of cash over
and like
there.
Jake Paul, he's obviously started his own kind of setup and stuff, and he had that all women's boxing show. But even Shona Whitwell, she got in contact, and they kind of said to her, look, he's only taken on females that are on at least 8 rounds, kind of already
So you've got to build up
established
to
girls.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you build up and get to that. Do you know, it's funny, boxing this, it's like, it's gone a social media way. If you've got millions of followers,
it's a business, that's what
yeah,
it is.
it's not like if you've had 200 amateur fights, if you've got like over 2,000 likes, people are gonna pick you more.
So that's
isn't
what it
it?
is. Like people used to say, like back in the day, being on GB is like an apprenticeship to turn pro. But nowadays it's not really like that. You kind of start a bit like getting on GB, kind of at the bottom of the crop again, same as pro. Kind of got to start, unless you get like an Olympic medal, like Lauren Price and Kawasaki store.
Yeah, if you get that medal, it's like a university degree in boxing.
But if you fall short, you've still got all that experience, but yes, you've got to prove yourself all over again, sort of thing.
What are you doing? What work do you do outside at the moment?
So at the minute, I've just got a job at a bar, Howie Cooks, top of town, and I love it.
You love it there?
Yeah, I know. Obviously, I've been on GB.
You don't drink though, do you?
No, I've been on GB for 7 years now, so I haven't really had a proper job. So I kind of like the social aspect of it.
Yeah.
But I'm still training. I've just had a wrist operation.
Yeah.
So I'm just getting that better, get it strong again, and yeah, get back to full-time training.
Where are you going to base your training?
So that's not fully been decided yet.
Mm.
Yeah, that's still in the works. Yeah, we'll see.
You see, okay, we got that. Listen, I'm gonna. Is there anyone you want to thank out there in boxing?
Yeah, so just my sponsors. I've got a few sponsors.
Yeah.
The Stronghold Gym in Cheltenham.
Okay.
They allow me in the gym, get my S&C done.
Yeah.
Then Maverick Stars, charity based in Manchester.
Excellent.
They do a lot of work based on boxing and like homelessness and kids and stuff like that.
Great.
Yeah, and just the local gyms that have helped out, like Sean Holmes in Gloucester.
Yeah. So I'm going to put this out to businesses in Cheltenham. This girl's phenomenal. Check her out on the internet. Let me tell you this, she's going to go far. I would like to see some funding or some business, anyone out there, to help her, because she is going to get up on TV. And I think, you know, not being disrespectful to Kerry, I said, God, we've got this boxer so good out of Cheltenham, no one really knows of her. So like, I think, you know, she's come under the radar. Like, I think she's been GB and stuff like that. So anyone get behind her. But the last thing I'm going to ask you, Kat, any message for any females, anyone getting into boxing, and like you, because I think you started, and I think, when I first seen you, I thought, yeah, she could be good, this girl, but I thought it's confidence and maybe a bit shy now. Is there anything to get any girls into boxing, or anyone into boxing, or anyone struggling in life?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is to just start. Even if you're thinking about it and you think, oh, like, I'm not going to be good, or I'm not confident. Boxing builds confidence. Like I said, it teaches you to rely on yourself, and you've got to trust yourself, and yeah, just give it your all, and just prove yourself on, I think, more than anything.
Yeah.
Because the doubts creep in.
That's it. It's a thing with self. It's a self thing.
Yeah.
And I always think, don't judge. I heard someone say the other day, don't judge your insides and someone's outsides, people. I don't know where that's come from, but I know. Sorry, but listen, people, Women Promotions, this is one girl to watch. When are you thinking of turning pro? Nothing finalised?
Nothing final, but I'm hoping like Feb, March, get my wrist sorted, get back punching in January.
Border control?
Yeah, get back up.
Yeah. Okay. So, there you go, people. That's Kerry Davis, and do you know what I mean? Please tune in to watch the next one. Any girl boxers, do you know what I mean? This is one to watch and one to, you know, model yourself on. Thank you, people.
Thank you.
Oh, we've got to do that thing with Natasha.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, she come out. I heard the girl, she's been stopped herself. And she was like, do you know what? She was like, do you know when a boxer goes,
Yeah.
You know, I was used to think, like, I used to get her, and then I'd get her, and I'd think in the amateurs, and then, bah, I think, hold on a minute, I was tired half an hour.
Yeah.
Not half an hour, like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's just like, whenever you see someone tired, it gives you motivation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How old is she?